knows drug dealers. He's only after machine guns and bombs. And he said it's legal under that Patriot Act.
Does he work for the cartel by any chance?
Homeland Security. And you know how I found him? This random building in Elmhurst. And you know what else was in the building? A fucking segment of the fucking, the cloud. 77 million fucking computers in one thing. Right next to him. And he had fucking emergency vehicles, huge fucking, like, emergency fucking site vehicles. And he shouldn't have showed me this, but he did once. He had a Tahoe, and you open the fucking back door to Tahoe, and it's fucking gun safe, laid down flat.
Why did he show you that?
Because I asked. And I knew it. I brought him donuts for 10 years. When I met him, he told me to keep my eyes off everything in there. And he showed me special metals. All the shit in his place was chain link with the special metals.
Yeah.
And I go, what the fuck is this? And he goes, it's uncuttable. I go, no, bro, my uncle's a welder. He could cut it with plasma. He could cut it with this. He goes, take a piece to him. My uncle can't cut this shit with nothing. He goes, it's a metal that doesn't exist on our fucking metal chain. It's space age shit. He goes, and all my shit's lined with it. I swear to fucking Christ. He gave me a fucking piece. It will not get cut. You can't cut it with a die grinder. You can't cut it with a plasma cutter. You can't cut it with a torch that'll cut 4-inch metal. And it's just little, like, chain link shit. Can't get through it. Fucking alien shit. And he had the whole place lined with it. And then it got hot because my chick I was engaged to, her fucking dad was former attorney general.
Yeah, you're connected to a lot of people that are pretty important.
And fucking, he tells me, he goes, because I fucking got a DUI once, lost my license for a little bit. He goes, you're going to get Mr. Ed fired. I go, why? He goes, because he let you drive around his do not pull over fucking plate car. And he's driving your brand new fucking car. He goes, you fucking tried to take the kid from my daughter. He goes, so I had you called in. He goes, and now fucking we're in a pickle. He goes, because they think you work for Homeland because you're driving his fucking car around. He goes, and fucking, he goes, you could have got that guy fucking fired and in a lot of trouble because he gave you his car. Because the plate was like, do not pull over.
So, hey, would he happen to know why those drones were hanging out in this town so much? Mr. Ed?
Mr. Ed moved in 2012. They had whole shit packed up, and my buddy owned the building, Frank Lucchese. And he goes, dude, Homeland moved out of there as quick. They were there 10 years. And you know when they moved out? The Elmhurst Water Department came there, had to change a valve. And I go, don't look at all this shit, dude. And they're like, what are you talking about? This is the coolest shit we've ever seen. They have fucking RVs that are like 50 feet long, like a tour bus, with all this shit. And I go, dude, just leave this guy alone. Like, don't look at it. They saw it. They're gone the next day. All moved out.
Yeah. Well, people like that are really good at making things disappear.
Overnight. And overnight. And Mr. Ed. His name wasn't really Mr. Ed.
What was his name?
I don't. Yeah, but it was wild. The fucking G. Well, you know the better name than I know.
Oh, Jen Easterly?
I didn't even know that. I swear to God.
I didn't say who she was.
No, but I'm thinking that it's like code for like the G, where they have nuclear shit that they said they could make a bomb out of. That's why they have this shit on like the shit's like that big on railroad tracks. And it rolls in, rolls out, and I'm like, all I gotta say is, why am I here for making $100 a goddamn test?
I don't want to know about that.
You're gonna get me hot, and I gotta like stand here like an alien and get fucking. And they're like, no, dude, we have authorization if you're hot to strip you naked and scrub you down with scrub brushes. They're like, but we haven't got a contractor hot in like 20 years, so you're good. They call it hot, like they got you hot. Like that means like they got radiation in you.
Yeah.
Haven't got a contractor hot in like 20 years.
Yeah, it's funny because I kept having this feeling that somebody was going to try to pay me off for not talking about all those drones following me around. So you're saying a lot of interesting things.
So, like, I don't even want to get back in there. like maybe I shouldn't even give my aunt this shit. Let the whole company get back in there. Oh, I'm good. Like I don't want to get locked in when the wind blows the wrong way.
I don't like anything about that. To me, that word is the same. That's another N word. I don't like anything about that shit. I don't even think that any country should have any of that shit ever. You know what I mean?
No, they're saying it's all for medical purposes, but is it really? Like, would you have prison doors that like with these big old keys and shit? Like, I got a DUI, Bennett County. Like, now you got these prison doors and shit.
You went to county for the DUI? When?
Take it easy, kill zone.
Well, you said some interesting things. I couldn't help but to ask you. I thought you smoked.
I did. I just smoked one.
Yeah, you didn't in front of me?
Literally in front of you.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I pay very close attention to everything. Are you married now?
Are we going the wrong way?
No, we are. He's got us. Oh, thank you.
You know what they say.
Oh, thank you. Such a gentleman, both of you. Yeah, you know, it's funny. This town really does attract a lot of interesting people, like you were saying.
Oh, well, yeah, because the first example was my cousin. So he's a carpet guy. And my aunt, he's married to her.
Wow.
She gets this rare disease where, like, you can't puncture with a needle anymore or anything. She needs all these medicines, but you can't even puncture your skin. It gets so hard.
Why? What is this
And
disease?
I don't even remember the name, but my grandma B said before she died, she goes, it was super fast that, like, he remarried to another girl in Arlington.
Yeah.
From the kids adopted it.
There's
The
something.
adopted kids hockey league.
There's something really weird about this town. Do you know anything about that building? The building that went up next to the Stone Bridge, Arlington Heights building.
They broke this fucking bid. They wouldn't let me get it. I fucking called them every day, emailed. They're like, oh, you're the first on our fucking bid list to get the bid. Every contract I ever got for this water contract, 15 guys are going to bid it. Last time I went, it was me and the guy that had it before. And I called the fucking day before.
And you said they offered you $2 million for it?
No, listen, day fucking before. I go, listen, something hit in my head. I went and hit this one account, and I'm like, dude, my aunt's fucking emailed me. Like, the bid was supposed to go out in May. I started calling them in March. I'm like, make sure we're on the list. Make sure we're on the list. You already extended it 3 times. It's like near illegal. Like, I talked to the city attorney. They said he would never extend it once. It's been 3 times. I want to fucking shot it. I want to throw my hand in the fucking ring. I want it fucking back. Oh, you're the first to get a packet. It's going to go to your appeal. But we don't get shit. Then I'm like, out of nowhere, I call. I'm like, what's up? They're like, oh, the bid on begins tomorrow at fucking 10 a.m. It's like fucking noon. I go, cool, I want a bid packet. I go to Arlington fucking College. Oh, Alexis has it. I go, where's Alexis? Oh, she's at lunch. I go, cool, I'll wait. I sit in the chair. She might not come back today. She's out for lunch all day. She might not come back. I go, well, now I fucking blow my stat. I call the water. I'm like, dude. He goes, well, if you wanted the bid, you had to request an email. I go, my aunt did 13 times. You never gave it to us. I want this fucking bid packet. He goes, well, there's no way you could have it ready tomorrow at 10 a.m. I go, motherfucker, I will. He fucking gives it to me instantly because I'm gonna blow my stack. I fucking stay up all night, get all the company seals, stamp it, fucking show up, fucking beat fucking this other guy out that had it. Always 15 contractors bid it. Only one showed up. The fucking one they wanted to have. And then they go, oh, Alpine's in 117. Taylor, well, we don't have a bid. Dude, this fucking old fucker pulls a bid out of his pants and throws it across the table, which is illegal again. He didn't have it in by 10 a.m. It was 10:13 at that time. And they accepted. But I beat him anyway. Fucking cunts. Like, dude, I was just like fucking so perplexed by the way. And now, I ask them for the information I need. They shuffle it like fucking. I'm like, they're like, oh, you're doing a bad job. You only got 15 tests done. My aunt goes, really, bro? The guy goes, you don't call me Nancy. And he did a fucking illegal shit. He emailed my own fucking aunt. He was like hitting on her in the meeting, not knowing it's my aunt. He emails her. Well, the girl from Taylor gave me her personal cell phone and said I can call any day or night, anytime, her personal cell phone. I'm thinking, I give you a calling tree of 13 fucking plumbers. Why are you trying to call fucking Nancy? If there's a leak, you call the 13 motherfucking plumbers. Why are you trying to call Nancy, dude?
Yeah.
You fucking creep ass motherfucker. And my aunt goes, what do I tell him? I go, tell him you're on vacation and call me. Just fucking beat off. I wanted to go grab my, and then my other friend, the plumber, he goes, just tell her husband, the 4-time state champion wrestler, let him kick his ass. Let's see how that works out. No, so then he heaps on, dude, this motherfucker, I go, you hit the serial numbers from us. You hit the fucking, Arlington has 2 zip codes, not 1. So my brother's a master, like, fucking orchestrator of shit. Like, he's just a computer guru. He's a fucking, got a PhD in fucking graphic arts and shit. His wife's a professor, doctor.
I had to Google that.
What kind of doctor?
Of international business.
So that's not the end. There's still a couple others. There's like 4 more.
So I fucking bring these fuckers. Like, the director wants me bad. He's like, I want him. The underling's like, no, like, we're all together. They can't do it. I'm like, dude, my uncle and I can test this whole town in 3.5 months.
And I'm curious, like, I keep meaning
He's
to
like,
look
well,
up
Taylor
and
had a
see
full-time
what the response
scheduler.
is,
I'm like,
because-
and so do I,
the girl
Nancy.
that-
He goes in the meeting, he goes, but Nancy never called me, and she goes, you're right, I never called. You go, I emailed you 137 times, you never answered one back. And he goes, why don't you call me on the phone? Why do you email me? She goes, because I want everything on record.
This way.
And he's like,
And of course,
she goes, I never called you on the phone, because then we can't distinguish what was said. I emailed you 137 times, you never answered me back. She goes, because I want proof, because I don't like liars.
Yeah. Well,
okay, Nancy. Yeah, thank you. Like, then my uncle goes, you have illegal shit all over town. All your shit is illegal. Fucking plumbing. Illegal. Dude, I never seen that old ass, like 67-year-old. Like his veins are coming out. And this dude, just my uncle's like, dude, that guy just lies about everything. He has an answer for everything. And the director though, like, shut him down. He goes, I sent you the guys that emailed. We're like, we don't even have the customer list. We don't have zip codes. We don't have serial numbers. We don't have locations. We're going these things fucking blind. And he goes, I give that to you 2 months ago. And Nancy goes, we didn't have the contract 2 months ago. We only had it for 4 weeks, you liar. And the director goes, go to your office. Or no, he goes, email it to us right now. He goes, what do you want me to do? Go bring my computer in here to email? And we're like, we all have email on our phone. Like, you need to go to bring your computer physically into the office to send an email.
yeah.
Dude, so this fucking dude literally like looks at this piano and goes, Mike, go to your office and send a fucking email. You're embarrassing us. You're saying you have to physically bring your computer into the room to send an email. Yet the rest of the working world could do it from their goddamn phone.
When he played the cop.
He's fucking homo. And he keeps fucking. Then I found this cocksucker. Taylor goes to test these units 5 years in a fucking. He calls my aunt. We got leaking units all over town. You guys aren't testing fast enough. You only did 15. Put it up on a big screen.
I used to watch it.
I go, we did 103.
Shield.
No, you only did 15.
Shield, yeah.
He fucking manipulated the list backwards. Ran all the forward ones back. Didn't put the ones we did in. And fucking, we made him choke on it. Like, he literally fucking monkey fucked it. And then, like, if there's 3 here, he'll say there's 1 here and try and make us come back 3 times. And he goes, I go, so I went to Mariano's. I go, you gave me 1 sheet from Mariano's. I go, they have 3 units there. I go, it's due in July. Guess when Taylor tested it? September. I go, guess when Taylor tested some other Julys? In April. You know why? Because they're moving geographically, most economically. I go, so Taylor could test from April till October Julys, but if we don't get them all done in time, we're the big bad wolf. I go, and all these leakers. Taylor's been failing them for 5 years in a fucking row, never fixed the fucking leaks. They never fixed the leaks for 5 fucking years in a row. I got all the sheets out. I go, how are you so stupid? You didn't think I got a camera, bro?
Football card.
And I actually stole the fucking sheets on that 5 years.
Oh, shit.
The doctor goes, no, he told us it was normal. He just came here and failed it 5 years in a row. This guy thinks that's cool. All good. Yet, fucking throws all this on me, and guess what I do? I fix it all in a fucking week. Because it ain't shit to me. Like, get it all done. My brother's like, no, dude. He goes, don't argue with him. We're going to fucking test it all out. Fix everything. Taylor had it for 6 years. Somehow fucking has 5-year failed units. You're going to fix them all. We're going to test them all up front. Then we're going to go back in. I'm writing out big-ass fucking whiteboards. Putting up all this fucking shit they did wrong. And I'm going to fucking stick a fork in his fucking neck.
Son that plays.
Caesar fucking killed that guy. Yeah, watch. 9/11. I'm doing it on 9/11.
The cinematography of it looks like it is.
You're doing one on 9/11.
I'm gonna fucking bring all this shit in. Once I fix all the shit this other guy fucked up for 6 years, trying to say like, oh, we can't cuss the mustard. I had the contract for 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all the shit they couldn't do in 6 years. And fucking this fucking little prick, like, won't give us the parts. I'm like, dude, like, can I have the parts to fix them? Oh, I don't have the parts. Oh, Cooper's Hawk wants fucking overtime. And the director goes, you guys already fixed your Cooper's Hawk? And my brother's like, yeah. Taylor said that was impossible.
Yeah, I think so.
It was too heavy. My brother goes, yeah, I grabbed it myself. They're like, it's 320 pounds. My brother's like, fucking monster. He goes, yeah.
It's funny because that's.
He goes, Lou got mad at me because he said he should grab half the weight, but I took it myself. It's done.
Not my bias.
Yeah.
It's the other guy that died.
I'm like, I go at the Toyota plant. There was this 10-inch. Taylor goes, oh, you got to rip down their building's so big, they have a 10-inch water unit. It could fill this water. It could fill this room with water in 3 seconds from floor to ceiling.
But he's from.
Taylor you gotta rip the water room down. The unit's too big, and that's like 30 fucking $4,000. That was my manipulation. I did that at 500 to up the testing price.
I was gonna say, you said that you were really good manipulator.
I fucking told, and then the fucking director, I bought him Ryder Cup tickets. He goes, oh, I'll give you 3 Village guys a tractor, and still pay you fucking 10 grand to do it. And I go, I just want the $500. I quoted it. I just want what I quoted. I'm doing it for 500. Me and my brother go, we changed the fucker in 2 hours. I'm at home smoking in my house. 2 hours later, this cocksucker said he had to rip the building down to change it. We didn't rip the building down. We changed it in 2 fucking hours. Like fucking studs. And I looked at Taylor at that meeting when he was the only guy there, and I go, I told that story. I just told you. I'm like, oh yeah, someone told these guys like they had to rip the building down and rebuild it.
Yeah. It was like in that first season, they had the clips with like Amon, with Spencer Haywood.
Maybe not.
I'll take
it.
You know, actually, you kind of remind me of
She thought it was Greek.
No, I did. Actually, you kind of remind me. You actually remind me more. What's that?
No, I don't know. I'm just.
You remind me of one of my exes years ago, Robert. You're just like him to me. He'd have been a really good salesman too. Fast talker.
That ecstasy salesman, my cousin that did 6 years in joint, he moved to Florida. He's the largest bathroom installing company in Florida, 25 employees, and he's doing commercials. Huh. We always said he was a great salesman.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm a hell of a salesman too. I think it's kind of in my blood. I'm also really good at seeing through people. I'd say, in all honesty, if it wasn't for, I don't like, the N-word.
Scars.
I don't like the N-word, and I don't like the things that global leaders do and shit, fucking with each other. I don't like any of it. But if it wasn't for that, I think I'd be the best CIA agent. I think if I came from a better family, I would have been the best Navy SEAL. I know it. I've got it.
Jesus, don't kill me.
You can see through people. You can usually tell when things are coming about 5 miles away. I would have been a really good CIA agent. I'm weirdly obsessed with CIA agents. Weirdly. But you know what was weird? And, you were talking about, I was saying to you
Love
that
the nails. Holy
Oh,
shit.
thank you.
she always does.
These have been on for a month.
You're on point.
I have to get them done tomorrow though, because they're starting to like lift a little bit.
You're the
but...
only girl I know that gets younger every year.
She does. She does.
Thank you.
And this is why we are like so protective of you. You're so beautiful and so
thank
sweet.
you.
I wish that all beautiful women were as sweet as you are.
Thank you.
So if anybody ever fucks with you, you tell me because
I will. I got you.
I hope you
Starting
get
to
that.
scare me.
I'm really good at scaring people.
So am I.
It's
too.
my gift. I know.
See, I'm good at it, but when it comes to like my niece and stuff, then I'm like,
Yeah, I can't help it.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty protective human. I would say first and foremost, I'm extraordinarily mama bear.
Oh,
protective.
Yeah.
You fuck with mine and you fuck with me, things will happen to you. You'll never understand it. It's just
I
so.
need you. I need things to happen to someone that's fucking with me.
Well, see, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's been very serendipitous here. He's been saying a lot of things that I was thinking about. And I thought that, you ever have that?
Oh yeah, all the time.
You start talking to somebody randomly and everything that you were thinking about or were talking about, they were saying?
That's happened.
That's what's happening with Lou
What's
here.
another good app?
Another good app? The spinach artichoke dip's really good.
Let's try that.
Want that one? Sure.
Maybe.
Like what else? I think we
What
got new
else?
menus because everything looks smaller.
That's when you.
Wait, did we? Hang on. Okay, yeah, we did.
What
okay,
would you
cool.
eat?
I was like, wait a
You would
minute.
eat that?
Spinach artichoke dip? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. You got it. Thank you guys. Good to see
You as
ya.
well.
Thank you. I'll be
See you
right
next
back.
week after that.
You too.
Bye.
She's the sweetest thing. There's a,
She really does look fucking younger than.
I know.
I used to come here when I had the contract 10 years ago. Then I stopped in when I was fucking like, why the fuck are you guys putting this out to bid? Legally, you have to. I know the city attorney. Like, he told me it'd never get extended. Oh, COVID. Oh, COVID, of course.
Hey man, why are you connected to so many powerful people?
Dude, I'm about to squash. If you don't want to, my one buddy that sold the software company, I go, dude. He says there's this movie like Men Who Stare at Ghosts. He goes, if you like stare at someone and think about killing them long enough, like they'll die. I go, can you do this? This little bitch in Arlington fucking with me. He goes, no, bad karma, I can't do it. And I go, well then what should I do? He goes, you go up and steal the chicken finger out of his fucking mouth and throw it in the sewer. And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, well, you took me out like a month ago. He goes, we're at Dublin's in the city. It's 4 a.m. He goes, you ordered soup. You hated it. You said it tastes like Campbell's with pasta in it. He goes, the waiter says, get some chicken fingers. They're really good. He goes, they sat him down in front of you. He goes, and some broad came up and stole them from you. He goes, and I stole them back. He goes, then we ate them till we couldn't eat anymore. He goes, then I was going to be nice. I went and gave the leftovers to her. He goes, in the second I turned around, she goes, fucking idiot. He goes, I turned around and grabbed the chicken finger out of her mouth and threw it in the sewer in front of her. He goes, that's what you need to do, this guy in Arlington. He goes, you don't need to stare at him and kill him. You just need to pull the chicken finger out of his mouth.
Somebody actually believed that you could stare at somebody and kill them?
Oh, it's a whole movie, he said. Men Who Stare at Goats.
What do you mean? What are you
He said there's a
talking about?
movie. Yes, they
Okay,
say you could stare at fucking
what-
people,
what is
want
this?
them to die, and like they'll have blood clot or something.
Really?
Really?
I don't even believe anything such.
Well, I don't believe that shit. But Bruce Lee, like, allegedly got killed from a handshake and a pressure point or something. Like, he
No.
pissed off the Masters.
I don't think that's
That
what
pressure
happened.
point.
I don't think
I
that's
don't
what happened.
either. I don't. Like, come on. I could
gonna
stare
lean
at a
towards
bottle of
conspiracy.
vodka. I can't even break a bottle of vodka. I moved a fort once, but I think that's because the house was haunted.
Do you think that a person who is capable of such a thing would be an incredible threat?
Well, no, I got this other dude that I do the RPGs for. He's a level.
Oh, wait, will you do what?
I do these RPZ. They're called RPZs. These EPA tests.
Okay.
Reduced pressure zone valve assemblies.
Okay.
This fucker says he's a level 10 healer. Works for my buddy that's a Jew that owns like 80 million real estate. His dad was in Fed prison for 3 years just for saying he was gonna kill somebody. Mob connected. So the level 10 healer dude told me that the CIA and the Indians can read your fucking minds and read your thoughts.
I thought technology could do that. I don't know that people can do such a thing.
Dude, I think some can. He got me convinced.
Really?
I think some can.
Huh.
And he convinced, and I'm a real hard nut to crack. Real fucking hard nut to crack. Like,
So why did he
I don't
convince
believe
you?
shit.
Wait, do you think that perhaps possibly you have that ability? And you don't want to admit it to yourself?
I'm clairvoyant. I have a photographic memory, the ex-attorney general said. Unless I'm drunk, he said, then it's just a really good memory.
So you do believe in such things. So do you think that technology has the same ability?
Worse?
Yeah, right? How do you think it works?
It's all a code. Everything's math. All plumbing's math. All everything in life is math. Everything is numbers and math. It's a fucking numbers do not lie.
So is
numbers
it just
do not lie.
is it just
Numbers
data?
do not lie.
Is it just data?
I don't know, but my brother, like this kid, literally fucking
Check the time.